Hey everyone, Big Fella Jax here. Today we are here with our first official video, and we will be smoking some homemade pizza on a cast iron skillet. Hope you enjoy. Alright, so here we are adding the ingredients. 2 cups warm water. Some yeast, let's say a teaspoon of yeast, tablespoon of sugar, and a tablespoon of salt. Just gonna give it a nice little pour of olive oil here. Probably went a little too overboard, but cooking's all about feel. Of course, you gotta add the flour. You'll see I didn't really use any sort of exact measurement. I used a single cup, but I didn't really pay attention to how much was in the cup. I even lost count halfway through. It's supposed to be 5 cups to start, and then as needed afterwards. This recipe for pizza dough actually comes from Adam Ragusea, so shout out to Adam. Just blend it together with your spatula until it's thick enough you can work it with your hands. I really always have struggled with any sort of dough for cinnamon rolls, and this is my first time doing pizza dough, so. Apparently the easy way is if you have one of those standalone mixers. But obviously we don't have one.
Yeah, we do. It's on the same.
Really?
Really?
Oh, well.
It's even got bread attachments.
Hell yeah. If only I had known that before I recorded this video. Would have turned out a lot differently. Gotta add more flour, of course. It's a very sticky dough. Working and working and working some more. For anyone who's decent at mixing doughs, you can tell that I'm not good. Yeah, let's just give you the finished product. So we're gonna let it rise 24 hours, and that's the finished rise. So here is how we light the grill. Yeah. There was no fluid in that lighter. But the fire got started. Of course, you got to break up the dough. Normally, I think Adam's recipe that I followed calls for 4 small pizzas. I was going to cook it in a cast iron skillet, so we did 3. And you can tell it's not a thin pizza. It is thicker than it should be. A lot thicker than it should be. I did not mix or knead the dough enough. It tore too easily, so it couldn't be thinned out, and so the result is having thick pizza crust. Add a little Parmesan with the sauce underneath the layer of mozzarella. A hefty portion of mozzarella. And it should be ready to go on the grill. Grill's hot, just set it right over the top in the cast iron skillet. Close her up and forget about her. Which, I forgot about her. It's black. maybe they'll make some bird happy. So I made a second one. Pepperoni and Italian sausage all up on there. Looks a lot better this time. Still a little doughy, still pretty thick because it was the same dough, but nice crust on the bottom. Alright guys, that does it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe if you feel so inclined. Keep on the lookout because our next video will be for smoking ribs. I'm Big Fella Jax. Happy grilling and smoking.